The narcissist thinks they are smarter than God. They don't understand the laws of cause and effect, and you reap what you sow. But they're soon going to find out what time it is. They're soon going to find out that there are repercussions for your actions. They apparently just think this is a free-for-all, and you can just run amok and do whatever you would like here on Earth. They don't understand that there's a spiritual realm and that you have to actually answer for the things that you do in this lifetime. They basically just do whatever they would like. They don't think there's any consequences for any actions. They mostly just move forward. They don't tend to think or look back on what they've done in the past because they're so tied down with having to get new supply, that they can't even really, it's not like they're sitting around pondering all the disastrous things they've done to all the previous supply throughout their life. So they don't think there's any consequences for their actions. But all that negativity and toxicity and all of our experiences are built up in our subconscious. They're not going anywhere. These things that you've done are all being stored. They're all there in your subconscious. You can't erase your subconscious. I mean, you can't erase parts of your brain. You can't make these experiences and these things that you've done go away. They're there. They're being stored and banked. And there's a higher power that is reviewing all of these things that you do here on Earth. So most of us who have a conscience have the ability to, we feel bad, we feel some remorse, we have kind of an inner dialogue that doesn't allow us to do these types of things. We would not be able to live with ourselves if we hurt or harmed another person. I mean, there's such a thing as doing it by accident. You may have done something by accident, but in that case, you generally just apologize and move on. That is what empaths do. We have the ability to just, it doesn't sit right in our conscience if we don't apologize. I'm the type, I like to clear things up. I like to make things right. We don't want to kind of move on if there's any negativity. We'd rather kind of clear it up, have some dialogue, discuss it with the person or whatever, and move on. Narcissists don't believe that they've done anything wrong because they think they are God. Therefore, they are allowed to do whatever they want. So they don't have to answer to anyone. There is no one above them. So, I mean, that's idolatry. They think that they are God. They think that they are in control of the universe and everything around them, which, they tend to be because they control and micromanage everyone around them, but they feel like they're taking the job of God. There is no one above them. There is no higher power above them. They rule their universe, and so this is how they exist, and this is why they're so deluded. I mean, it's just total, utter delusion. they're not in the same reality that the rest of us are, and I don't think they are aware of this. They're just kind of going along, going through the motions. I don't think they're sitting in deep thought like, oh my God, is there something that I have to answer to? Is there, they don't really think like that. They just live in the present and focus on what needs they have in the present, which is obtaining supply. So they're very self-serving in that they're only focused on this moment in time. They don't, they're not thinking of any kind of karma, or could this give me bad karma? Is there repercussions for these actions? But basically they think they are smarter than everyone else, and they think they are smarter than God. They think they do not have to answer to anyone. And they're soon going to find out what time it is.